Hey boys, welcome back to some more Big Bash Boom Brisbane Heat tournament gameplay. We're still undefeated. Here we're going to be changing. Once again, we have to change the difficulty in the overs. I know it's weird. I talked about this before, but it's weird that you don't make the tournament and it just has the thing there. But yeah, whatever. Who cares? But yeah, we won 3 from 3, fairly comfortable. We bowled first in every game so far, and we win the toss. So probably going to have a look to have a sneaky bat and see what we can put on the board, because yeah, I feel like, you know, timing the ball pretty well. And I'd love to see like what sort of record, and I guess that is like one of the cool parts about the game. It's sort of getting like records, I guess, trying to best your own score in, you know, in the amount of overs. Obviously 3 overs, you know, there's a big score on offer for sure. So hopefully we can put one on the board. Hopefully the pressure of putting a score up isn't going to get to us. But this one, it's a wide delivery. It's so weird when that happens. Like if a wide ball comes down and you time it perfectly, and they still play it like so late just because the animation of a wide, it's just very strange. But I don't know, that's the way it is. As second delivery, Brendan McCullum is going to be out, unfortunately. I mean, it started out well, a wide, so a free run before a ball was even bowled, but then a fairly similar stock delivery straight down the middle. It's in the arc for McCullum, but just didn't quite get it. Just lobbed it up there. And a nice catch taken. So we did cross. So Chris Lynn is going to face Behrendorff steaming in, and that's also one thing to sort of keep in mind, is this one's going to be flicked away for 4. But Behrendorff, I think I saw him at the bowling crease, and I thought he'd be coming down pretty quickly. You know, he can crank it up. He's not as quick as some other guys, but he does crank it up. He can get to 140. But it was honestly slower than what I thought. Like, as you see, it's like 130k. So I think I was pretty early. As this one, we are able to get a little bit of timing right there. As I pause it for some reason, I don't know. Must have been something must have happened. Probably dropped my fucking drink or something stupid like that. But yeah, we're off to we're pegging it back. We are pegging it back slightly. The early wicket of McCullum is always disappointing. You know, I want Chris Lynn and McCullum to be out there for the majority of the 3 overs, honestly. Even though, I mean, Renshaw has come out in a couple of matches and played pretty well. But yeah, our two big guns up the front is what we want for the majority, as this one in the slot. And that's the place. That is the spot for Chris Lynn, mid-wicket, 113 meters. Without a power-up, that is a monster. I feel like our biggest 6 without the double strength is 115 meters, I think. But yeah, 113, that's big. This one is hit away as well, 87 meters. Obviously, offside is a little bit smaller. But yeah, it's turning into a good over. 23 now, 1 ball remaining. So we'd love to, I mean, almost going at, and there we go, beautiful shot straight down the ground. Again, it's in the slot for Chris Lynn. He likes him up there, and just follow through. Beautiful stuff. So 29 off the first over. We're almost at that 30 over mark, which is, that's sort of, it's not the best you can do, obviously. The best is obviously 36, although that's not technically true. If they bowl a couple of wides, a couple of no balls, it obviously can be a bit higher if all things go correct. And also, I guess, if you get the power up for the double runs, it can also be a lot more. So yeah, there's a few little things that can control it, but I guess if everything goes correctly, 36 is the most without any of that other stuff thrown in for simplicity's sake. As Matty Renshaw, first ball, just carves it over cover. Andrew Ty just, I feel like we've already played the Scorchers, and I think I pumped Ty for a few runs. I can't remember. I feel like we just dominated Andrew Ty in and over, hitting for like 30 to 40 runs. But we start out with 2 sixes, so we're on the way to get 6 sixes in a row here, which would be surely you would unlock a celebration for 6 sixes, but again, we're going again. It's ideal timing, good footwork, 91 meters, not quite as big as our boy Chris Lynn, but you know, Renshaw, he's a big hitter. He doesn't quite have the power of a Chris Lynn, but he's probably more technically gifted than Chris Lynn as we get the Wowee celebration. And there we go again. Good timing. Straight over the side screen. 4 sixes in a row. Don't mind that at all. There's the 50. Is that the 50 runs up? Probably is. So yeah, this is sort of what I was hoping for, and we get a power up ready here. Our last one was pretty useless, but we do get the double runs and double coins. Huge. This is what we're wanting, and we can just make the most of it. Hopefully, anyway. 4 sixes, and he gives us a good one. Oh, that was frustrating right here. And that's another time. He obviously timed the ball perfectly, and it got, you know, the fire sort of trailed to it, but it didn't like give me the timing window like that. Sometimes they don't even have to get that like fire effect behind the ball, like a tough one, for it to do that. If you get my point, sometimes it's just a normal delivery and the timing window is completely different, or it doesn't even show up basically. I don't know, it's very strange, but yeah, we totally blew it, unfortunately. Chris Lynn is going to hit the 5th 6 of the over. So yeah, we blew the double score, unfortunately, but we still made it a pretty solid over, 59. So we're on track for the 90 runs if all things. But Joe Burns hits a 4, first ball of the 3rd over. So we're probably not going to quite get to 90 runs off our first innings here, but we're going to be close, as with this time a little bit of fancy footwork down the track. Joe Burns, just everyone is just in scintillating form. The confidence is sky high for the boys. Just everything is coming out of the middle. It is Coulter Nile who's bowling the last over. This one is chipped up. Try to go again. I think it was a slower ball actually. Maybe not technically a slower ball, but it felt a lot slower. I didn't time it. And we do lose Joe Burns. He gets Chris Lynn. No, it doesn't. I thought Chris Lynn was on strike, but unfortunately not. He's faced 6 balls out of the 3 overs so far, which you probably want him to face a few more. But Alex Ross, 92 meters first delivery, you know. So yeah, we got some depth, and I mean it's given some other guys a chance to actually have a hit. You know, we got Cutting as well down the order. Very, very dangerous player. Potentially could move him up in the order just for giggles, but we do get another power up. It's going to be shot strength doubled. I would have loved the double runs, but the shot strength is also a good one. You know, you can hit some absolute monsters as short ball comes in, and I don't know what. See, I don't understand that. It's poor footwork. It's a no ball, but why was it poor foot? It was definitely short. I don't know, dude. Again, like this one, surely that's... I mean, it's not that short. I mean, this time it's good footwork, and he has played a pull shot and just smoked it. Massive. I think we still had the power up, but that is absolutely creamed. So, there was a no ball, actually. That ball before was no ball, like I said, so... The score, 82, 3 for 82. Hopefully we can finish with a bang here, and it is going to be as well. I think we still have the power up, so this is almost out of the stadium. 164 meters, not bad at all. Alex Ross, he's finished with a flurry there. It could have got over 90 if we just connected with that ball that was a no ball. We would have got over 90, but 89 runs off our 3 overs. All the bowlers pretty much same sort of deal, 30 runs, 29, so yeah, there's not too much pressure on the bowlers. 1 over just has to go for any like 20 runs and it's game over, so they have to start off well, and all we have to do is basically not bowl any no balls. That's all we really have to worry about. Just don't bowl a no ball and we should be sweet. Michael Klinger, Sean Marsh. I mean, it's a solid opening stand, but A single first ball, yeah, it's probably not going to cut it when you're chasing 89 off 3. You know, it's one of those things, the AI, they should be going for it. You know, in this situation, I mean, here we go, Sean Marsh first delivery, he's going to just smoke it. And it's funny because that was like a good delivery too. In swinger, good timing, it was quick, but good shot. But yeah, that's what I want to see. Like, you know, I'm happy if the AI gets out, but like, if they're chasing this many runs, like, surely just every ball they have to go for an aggressive shot. Like, they're not going to, you know, play along. You need 6s. You just need 6s. That's all you need. And, you know, it's 2 6s in a row. I don't know how he's got that one over third man for 6, but he got it there somehow. So, yeah, 1 6 6. You know, get a few more 6s. Finish the over off strongly, and it's going to be solid. Sean Marsh, good lord. He's if he faced the first delivery, we might have faced a little bit of trouble, honestly. He's going to do his trademark celebration there, but 3 6 in a row for Sean Marsh. He's in some pretty good touch here. And that one's so close to a no ball. Is it a no ball? It wasn't a no ball. When I bowled that, I actually freaked out a little bit. He didn't get any runs off it, luckily, but I thought that was a no ball. And like, that's a glorious shot. Sean Marsh, you know, still, like, it was a good over for Sean Marsh, but that over went for 23, so pretty much game over, even though it was a pretty solid over. But they do get the double runs. They do get the double runs. So this, you know, this could peg it back. This could get him back into the action. Michael Klinger, not a great first delivery, but his second ball here, he gets a chance, potential 12 runs. But it's a ripping ball, and he's just going to play all around it. Swepson, absolute beauty to start with. That's where you want it. Pitching around off stump and just turning an absolute mile. That's tough to play. This one is going to get hit over backward square for 4, and that's actually strange. Okay, because they got the double runs for that. His first ball, he missed it, but if you remember, I don't know what happened there, a bit of a glitch with the keeper, but if you go back to my innings with McCullum, was it McCullum? I can't remember who it was, but we got the double runs power up, and whoever it was, he skied it, and he got out. He got caught out. So we didn't get any runs from it, but the next ball, our power up was gone. But for the Scorchers there, their first ball, he missed it, and obviously that's no runs. But the second ball, he hit a 4, and they still got the double runs. So the power up lasted an extra ball. Like, why was that? I don't actually know. I don't know. I guess it's dictated by if you hit the ball, but like, that seems a little silly. Like, is it just if you don't score? I don't know. I actually don't know what the rule is for it, or if it was just like an actual glitch, maybe, as we actually catch one. Good lord. I talk about this area. I don't actually remember what I did there. I don't know if I held it in. I don't know if I pressed it. I mean, I've said it before, like, you know, people are saying you have to hold the thing in. I've done it. I've done that plenty of times. It still doesn't work. And I do know, for like, when they have the power up that makes you drop it, like, I can understand that, but I know there's times where I've held the button in and they don't have the power up and I still drop it. So I actually don't know. It's very, very strange, but that was just an absolute beauty of an over from Swepson. They did get a couple of 6s, but it was a solid over. They also got a double runs. It was only 8 runs, but they still got it, as they do get another power up. You know, even this, like, I feel like we're on top with the ball here, but they're still getting like multiple, like, they're still getting more power ups than we do as the bowling team, which I think is a little silly. Is this one? It goes sky high. It came off his pad. How did it go that far? I don't know if that was intentional because it's like an arcadey type fun thing. that they made it so when it hits the pads, like, it goes so far, but it always just looks very weird. Like, I don't know. It's always just so confusing because you think, did he hit it? Like, why is it going so high in the air? Why is it going so far? But it's just directly come off the pad. So it's a little weird. But you know, it's neither here nor there. As Bancroft gets away there with the boundary. So 4 off 1. Klinger, he's had a bit of a shocker. 14 off 7. Not what you want to be doing in this 3-over game. As Goodnut again, Panson, he's finishing off the innings nicely. He's done it all season so far. He's been very, very solid. I could change Doggett, although Doggett's starting to bowl some nice overs as well. So I mean, we still have we do have Steckity and Ben Cutting as well. He's not getting a bowl. Also, I guess Layla, who's out of the team at the moment, but. You know, I like the fact opening with Doggett, he's bowling well, and then obviously Swepson has been outgunned, and then James Panson at the end has bowled some pretty solid overs. Couple of wides here. The angle is just a little crazy. Like those ones, I don't know how it kept going down leg. I mean, we're not coming from that big an angle, but it just kept going down leg. Is this one good ball straightened off the pitch? And yeah, it's going to be another fairly. Well, not fairly. This is a dominant victory. They need 39 more runs. We have just blown the Scorchers out of the water. Finish off with a beauty of a nut. He's not edged it, but that's great bowling. That's a fantastic over. And there we go. 4 wins back to back to back to back. Swepson 1 for 16. Panson none for 10. And Doggett none for 23. Not the best, but still good enough in that situation. Hopefully, guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I will see you in the next one.